Hello, welcome to Laura's World. I'm Laura, and I think I'm at the point where I'm just ready to take up space again. Yay! So, yeah, my lips still itch a little bit. Just around here and a little bit up here. I'm upset because I liked the shade of that lipstick and I liked the feel of it, but 'tis what it is. Alright, so I'm going to show the first thing that I actually got off of Poshmark, which is going to seem a little bit silly, but I've always wanted something from Tory Burch. Don't ask me why, but I've always wanted something from Tory Burch, and I saw this. It's a sunglass holder. I'm not going to use it as that. It has a magnetic close to it. It's pretty sturdy. I'm guessing it's leather. I don't know, but it's legitimate Tory Burch, and I'm thinking I bought this for a single digit because I did a bundle. That's something I like about Poshmark. You gotta be careful what you're doing. I actually did buy something. It was a pair of Louis Vuitton earrings. But Poshmark is like really on it. They are just really on. I tried to snap. They are really on it. This one was apparently some kind of a scam. They closed that account down and I immediately got a refund. That was it. No questions asked. And another one was running behind and they asked me if I wanted to just cancel the order and get a refund, but the seller messaged me and said, "Oh my god, I just gave birth," and blah blah blah. And I'm like, girl, not even a problem. Just send it when you send it. It's all monitored in the app or whatever. So I feel safe. I feel very safe and covered purchasing things off of Poshmark. So yeah, that's the burnt orange Tory Burch sunglass case that I'm going to probably... You know what? Maybe I could put my kit in here. My blood sugar tester, poker, and strips. Because I'm extra. I'm not extra. I really like bags. Not necessarily because I'm gonna throw them in my purse or use them. I just realized my microphone has been to the side this whole time, and I don't even know if I'm getting picked up right. I'm a mess. There we go. I'm gonna try, you know what? I'm gonna try to keep it to the side so I can keep this space open. Anyway, so the next bunch of bags, it's a 3-piece Juicy Couture. I like this holographic situation. Then the next bag inside is a nice shiny little pinkish fuchsia. And then inside that is a little leopard print mini. So this is a good size for like a diabetic kit, a mini diabetic kit. But I do like how they just all stack inside each other. And so that's the Juicy Couture triple play. Then I don't know why. I can't explain why, but this bag called to me. It's just Paris original design. It has a pull strap. It is vintage. I'm not exactly sure what the vintage is. I want to say at the very least 70s or 80s, possibly earlier than that. I looked it up. It is real leather, and these were a real designer. It is worth something. You know, in my research, I found that this isn't exactly a cheap bag, but I didn't pay a lot for it on Poshmark. But there is a whole collection of these Paris original design bags. I love vintage things, and I love when vintage things are taken care of to a point that they are still completely usable today. I love 50s, 60s fashion, makeup, and things like that. Fact of the matter is, though, you know, I wouldn't be able to find a vintage dress. I love vintage dresses. I wouldn't be able to find one, a legitimate vintage dress in my size. So it's something I'd have to special order, or I have a sewing machine. I know how to sew basic things. I don't know how to follow patterns. I don't know how to do that. I mean, I understand the concept. It's just a little bewildering for me. It gets a little, I get a little overstimulated trying to read patterns, and, you know, I'm too broke to pay someone to make me a dress. But one of these days, I'm going to get myself a nice vintage style dress. Alright, what's next? Okay, this is the one, actually was part of a set. I believe this was Poshmark. I don't know. Don't quote me. But the Cherry in Japan perfume that I talked about in my last video, it came with this pouch. How cute is this? How adorable is this? It's Escada, and it's got the little cherry print, and it's just a regular, still got the protective plastic on it, but just a regular pull. Pretty decent size for purse size, I guess. But I just love how cute that is. I love it. Cherries. It's adorable. I am legit missing a red Dior like makeup case. I will find it in this mess at some point, but I know I got a red Dior because I'm looking at this lovely pale pink Dior with the pull is still protected. The zipper, the only complaint that I have, as cute as it is, it's an awkward kind of purse because it zips all the way down here, so it opens up like almost triangular because it's not zipped over here, and the pull is very, oh, prove myself wrong, but at times it gets a little stuck at the corner. But yeah, it's on the inside is smooth plastic, and it's I think this is leather. Yeah, you know what? It does smell like leather. But on the inside is plastic with the star print and the little Christian Dior insignia. So this is cute. A lot of the bags that I got came with other things like makeup items, and I, for some reason, already threw the makeup into the collection that I have sitting on the side of my table, so I already forgot what's what. I think I did separate a couple of pieces that I can show, but so here's my very cute pale pink Dior bag. Huzzah! I have found my red Dior bag. Okay, it's very similar in feel and style to the pink one. It's just a little wider, a little more solid, and the zipper goes all the way around. Much like the Bobbi Brown bag, it does have the supports on the side so it won't, you know, fly open. It does have the imprints of the Dior insignia on the inside, but it smells like leather, but it feels kind of like vinyl on the inside. Not 100%. The typical Dior pull, and yeah, nice little bag. Nice cute little bag. Glad I found it. A lot of leather bags. Not complaining because it's very sturdy. Some of the makeup and items that I have are vegan. I myself am not vegan. You know, having leather clutches and bags does irritate some people. I do collect Dooney & Bourke Disney purses. I have a pretty large collection that I can't, I try to rotate. I do try to rotate and use them. Some of them I found are a little too small for my needs, but that's an example of something I'd use for just like a walk, going to park, or just going out on a random venture. When we actually go on vacation, when we go to Disney World, I don't pack a Dooney. Or if I do, it's just a small park bag, or I have a lot of Coach smaller bags. I have a lot of bags. Anyway, so I have some of those leather Coach bags, and if you're wondering how I keep talking about I'm broke, yet I have all this stuff, in my previous life, when I was an insurance agent, not really, I don't want to talk about the wage situation because, well, a few co-workers and I got together and talked about it and found the median income, we were below the median, but I did occasionally, when I hit the very, very lofty goals set forth by management, I did get some very nice commissions. And I never counted commission money in my budget because you never know. It's up and down. There were some months that I got almost nothing, and then there were some months that I got thousands of dollars. Fortunately, because I socked a lot of it away, I have been able to keep up with the bills and everything right now until we get me on disability. But okay, I'm yammering again. But in my previous life, when I made decent commissions, I would put a chunk of it away, and the rest I would pay cash to go to Disney with my husband, and then I would buy purses, and you get what I'm going at. Anyway, so this, funny, it was from Poshmark. It's Givenchy, red leather bag. It's pretty formed. It's shaped. On the inside is leather as well, with the little Givenchy insignia. And then the zipper pull is also the insignia. It still has the plastic on it. And it says Givenchy Parfums, but it didn't come with a perfume. It came... The person I bought this with, I think, threw in the mini lipstick. Is this one it? Yes. The mini deep velvet that I put on in the last video to cover up the allergic mess that was going on in my mouth. Okay, but this is it's nice and roomy. It's very soft. It's like just a very soft and smooth leather. And it's a decent size. Yeah. So that's the red leather Givenchy find. This is a slightly less pale pink. I don't know that it's leather. It's almost velvety. But this is a Bobbi Brown bag. I actually don't have any Bobbi Brown makeup. I know one of my friends, will call her C. She's by far my bougiest friend, and she knows it. And she's totally cool with me saying she is my bougiest friend. We were talking about makeup, and she has some Bobbi Brown makeup. I've never felt drawn to it. I don't know. I guess I can try it at some point, but I don't have any. But this is a nice bag. Because the zipper goes all the way down. However, it's got supports right on the side, so it won't open up all the way. It's just a regular linen interior. And inside that, I found one thing that I got from Poshmark, and then two things I got from Nordstrom's. So I got the Too Faced Major Love palette, which I'm not opening right now. And then I got the Too Faced Too Femme, which has a listing of the colors on the back, which, I mean, that's cute. I know, Too Faced, every one of these makeup companies has some kind of scandal or problem. All of them. But what I will open is this I definitely got from Poshmark. And I don't know that this came with a bag, but I just threw it in the Bobbi Brown bag, is the Dior 5 Couleurs. I look like an idiot when I try to pronounce it. It's 5 colors. I want to say this is eyeshadow. Oh, high color eyeshadow wardrobe, long wear creamy powder palette. Okay. So there we have that, and it just opens up. Oh, okay. There's a nice, the lid, the mirror is the size of the lid. Has two different double-sided brushes, which I generally don't use, the brushes that come with makeup. And then the sealed, and there go the brushes. But this is a palette, which, yeah, I tend to go this way. I tend to play it safe. I do have some very loud colors. I've just chosen not to use them yet. Playing it safe. Why am I playing it safe? I want to have some fun. Now, another brand I know there was a scandal about, I think it was just kind of over-embellishing the ingredients or what the products can do. It's called First Aid Beauty. I got a First Aid, let me see it, First Aid Beauty bag. It's probably coated cotton. And on the inside it's like nylon red. I do have things in here. I decided to throw some of my, I gotta get old because medications. I figure I have all these bags, why don't I put some of them to use for like a good reason? Because all of my medications, and there's a litany, are in a large Ziploc bag right now, and that's just, I did that for travel. It's just easier to put everything in clear Ziploc bags for TSA. All of my medications managed to fit into it, with the exception of my insulin that has to go into a different bag. It goes into my other bag that I showed before. But man, I'm having such an issue with my medications. One of them, for a 90-day supply, my insurance was like, haha, fuck you, $800. So we signed up. A lot of these companies have their own little savings program. They're only good for about a year. But I did, one of them I signed up, and it went from being $800 for a 90-day supply to $15, which, thank you. That's much better. But my current plight argument, aside from this, is my migraine medication. I was put on something called Qulipta. It's a daily pill. It works as, it builds up as a preventative. And I have to say my migraine days were cut in half. I went a solid 2 months with just a migraine every day. Some days were worse than others. Some days I could push through and I could just get done what I needed to get done, which is not much because I'm disabled and I'm at home. Take care of my dog and I take care of my mom as best I can. But yeah, so that drug was working. I consider it a win if my migraine days are cut in half. It's amazing. It's amazing to be pain-free. And that's, you know, I can wear headbands on these days that I don't have the migraines. But so many people were put on this drug, this Qulipta. It's a brand new class of migraine treatment that my neurologist I just saw the other day told me. Yes, I went to a neurologist right after I got out of the hospital because I had a standing appointment. But she told me that New Jersey was just like pumping the brakes on this drug and saying, no, this can't be the first go-to. So after having been on Qulipta for months, I mean like 4 months, they decided that they're not covering it anymore. And I'm like, but it works. So the neurologist says that they don't want that to be the first line treatment anymore, so we have to go a different route. The traditional drugs that you use for migraines, they don't work on me. They don't work on a pretty large population. And that's basically just like an NSAID with caffeine. Sometimes it works, like over-the-counter stuff, Excedrin Migraine. Don't fall for the hype. If you buy Excedrin Migraine, don't buy Excedrin Migraine anymore. Just buy Excedrin Extra Strength. read the bottle. It's all the same ingredients. It's all the same percentages. And they just upcharge because they put the word migraine on the box. It's ridiculous. So if you buy that, don't do it. Just buy the regular. It's the same shit. So the insurance wants me to go on Aimovig, I believe it's called. It's an injection. It's a shot you take once a month, and that is supposed to, over time, kill off your migraines. Great. I'm the kind of person, I'm sitting here, I'm willing to try anything now because I've had migraines since I was 15. And again, I'm not telling you how old I am, but I've had them for quite some time. And so my local pharmacy is like, I don't know, they're podunk from hell because they just almost never have any of the scripts I need. I'm always put on hold. The first emergency room visit I had, they put in an anti-nausea medication. It was put in on a Friday and it wasn't available until Monday night. Why? It's such a common medication. I don't get it. Anyway, so this Aimovig injectable, 30-day supply, meaning one shot, $834. Insurance will not cover it. The insurance is the one who said that I have to try this, and they're not covering it. Thank goodness the office has an advocate that makes all the phone calls and fights with the insurance and tries their best to get all this shit covered because it's a mess. It's just, I know I keep talking about medicine and healthcare in the United States, but it's just a mess. I am an example, not the worst example. I've got it easy compared to a lot of people, but I'm just one example of an overwhelming amount of people who just can't get what they need, even though it's available. So I put my medications, most of them, in this, because this is prettier and sturdier than a Ziploc bag. Okay, this I believe is the last Poshmark bag that I purchased, and it's Dior. I love Dior. It's fuzzy. I don't know if I don't want to call it velour. Maybe it is velour, but it's from where I see it, it's kind of iridescent, but not really. It's just very shiny and very fluffy, and it's got like almost like a soft vinyl interior with the Dior insignia all over it, and the zipper pull has a star and a chain. You know, you can hold it. It comes with a much longer chain, so you can actually use this as a purse if you wanted, like a side bag. It's much bigger than a clutch, and I believe this is where I stuck a majority of the makeup that I got off of Poshmark. They tell you always be careful what you get, because a lot of it says unused and, you know, brand new. I did get something that looked a little suspicious, so I did contact the seller, and she assured me nothing was wrong, and I put it through Poshmark, so Poshmark has that conversation, and they said, you know, if I feel that there is something legitimately wrong with it, that they will handle it. I'll just send it back and they will refund me. That's what I'm saying. This app has got their shit together. I'm glad. So this is the original bagging because I did look it up online. This is the chain that you can attach to carry it around like a purse. And inside is a little sample of Miss Dior, which is so cute. I guess I can open it now. Now, I have the travel size bottle of, there's two different Miss Dior's that I have. This is the Rose and Roses. And itty bitty little sample. Very cute. And that's going to go right into the box that I showed in my last video. Let's see, does it have... I'm not going to spray because right now I'm wearing Tommy Bahama. Tommy Bahama for her. That's the one I chose today. But, alright, so this is going to go right into the drawer. I'm just going to hold on to the chain for now. Try to close it back up. There you go. Okay. Close it back up. Looks a little messy, but is what it is. Just going to hold the chain for now because I have a suspicion, even though it's Dior and it's high quality, I have a skin allergy to nickel. Like if I deal with it on my hands, they'll kind of turn blackish and smell really weird. Like, I can't describe it. Almost like oniony, garlicky. It's weird, but it makes my skin smell. It makes my skin turn colors, and if I have it on long enough, I will bubble up. We learned this when I was first starting to play the flute in 4th grade. Of course, student model flutes are pieces of crap. They're just meant to learn the basics. And I played a lot. I practiced a lot. I fell in love. I am now considered a professional classically trained flutist. That's my true life. But I practiced a lot on that beginner flute. It was like a Bundy 2. Bundys are pieces of shit. A Bundy 2 is even worse. It was a cheap ass piece of crap. But it did what it needed to do, and I learned what I needed to learn. But I practiced on it so much that I actually wore down the lip plate to the nickel layer. And it was gross what was happening down here. It was bubbling and horrible. So the solution that we found is we just put a stamp, like a lickable stamp, on the lip plate, and it was enough to stop the problems that I was having until when I got to middle school. My parents awesomely upgraded me to an intermediate flute with open holes. If you don't know what any of that is, don't worry. Maybe that'll come out down the road when I do a music-related video. But, yeah, nickel and me, And I have a suspicion that the chain on this one has some nickel in it because it's, like, the chain, it doesn't stink. But after I touch it, I get a little... Like, even house keys. Even if I have to have the little rubber things on the house keys because they make my fingers stink. Moving along on the makeup that I got from Poshmark. This one, so exciting. It is so cute. I don't even know who the hell put this in. It might have just been done. Oh, it's Hot Topic. Disney licensed Hot Topic. Lilo and Stitch eyeshadow palette. Now, I don't know if I've made it clear. Of course, I don't have anything around to show right now. Do I? No, it's all on the other side of the room and downstairs, but my husband and I are huge Stitch fans. Huge. And so when I saw this, I was like, oh my god, that came out. I don't remember when that came out, but I wanted it so bad. And I found it. Part of a bundle. And it's so cute. Mirrors the size of the palette. Palette is still covered with the plastic, and even though there's a little bit of, I don't want to say like gunk on the plastic on the end, there was only one shadow that had one swipe on it, and they told me about it. Which is fine. They just wanted to test it, and then they decided they were just going to sell it. But it's all basically green hues and some blues, which is totally Stitch. And, I mean, even if I wind up not using it, I collected it. It's Stitch. I love Stitch so much. Look at my La Crystal! I got the Huda Beauty Pastels Mint Palette. There was no plastic on it, however, it is perfectly clean, absolutely pristine, no marks on it whatsoever. Look how beautiful that is. Now, this is something that's a little bit out of my comfort zone, but it should help to bring out my eyes. I have naturally green eyes. These are not contacts. Natural. All natural green eyes. And I'm thinking that this might help bring it out a little bit. But yeah, with a mirror, and I like the formulas. Huda Beauty eyeshadows. I have collected a few of her things, and again, scandal, scandal, scandal. It is what it is. And we have two similar brown tannish looking shades. This one is a Cautious 10-second eyeshadow. It's a liquid, shake it up, whatever, and kind of a brownish gold. And then this is an Il Makiage eyeshadow single, perfect condition. These I didn't buy, but the woman that I did buy something from, which I've already lost track of, wrote a beautiful note. And a lot of these people wrote very nice notes and threw in a couple things. I got some really cute stickers and extras and things like that. But this is an example of 2 extras that got thrown in with an order that I placed. It's always nice to get an unexpected gift like that, which was really neat. So I made sure to give, like I said, you know that I will do every survey that I get, and Poshmark asks you to review your experience, the quality of the product, and and I'm very honest. I'm not mean, I'm not rude, I'm just honest. And I gave this woman 5 stars because it was just lovely. Everything she gave me was in pristine condition, and to throw in 2 little extras like this. She even said, I'm not sure of your coloring, but I feel like I just wanted to give you a couple extras. And I thought that was very nice of her. So, yay! Dior, Dior, Dior. I can't get enough of this shit. This is the Shine Addict. And this is the one that came a little dented at the top. What shade is this? 753. Stella? It's reddish. I'm going to think about what to do with it. Like I said, the seller was completely honest about what happened with it. They were just checking it out. And it got, unfortunately, a little bit damaged. But the full amount of product is still in there. The rest of it looks absolutely fine. Just the top of it. It doesn't even look like it was used on the lips. That's the thing. It just looks like they were trying to test it or something, and it got a little bit damaged. So I'm going to think this one over. Worst comes to worst, if I decide to keep it, I mean, I could just carve off the top and spray a little alcohol on it. That's apparently what the makeup stores do. Like, if you go to Ulta and they have something that got a little screwed up, they just spray a little rubbing alcohol and let it dry. Maybe not the most sanitary thing to do. I know, they're not supposed to say anything about it, but you know what happens. All right, so we have the Addict Lip Glow in pink. Let me take it out. The packaging is always so shiny. I love the presentation. And I like the style of their lip products. It's just so different. Okay, so lip glow. And again, this was definitely in pristine condition. Look at that pink. Can you see it? That's a nice little pale shine. Almost like a gloss. I'm gonna chuck the box. So we'll just put this with the rest of my collection. Excuse me while I sit here. Okay, and then we have the Dior Addict lip sugar scrub in Backstage Pro 001. Alright, so it's a similar case to the other ones, except this is not, it's got a little texture to it. It's not smooth. Sweet Exfoliating Balm. Oh yeah, you can see the texture on it. What I've been using, actually, come on. There you go. What I've been using is the Fenty, what the hell is it called? Pro Kisser. It comes with a scrubbing balm, which I put away when I'm trying to organize to get my dresser in here to put everything away. So I packed everything up that I usually use like an idiot. And now I don't know where it is. But anyway, it's a set. It's a stick that exfoliates the lips down, and then it also comes with an oil. That's what I normally use. But I've also lately been using the Truly lip scrub with my little lip scrub brush. Came in a pack of 3, I think. Very cheap on Amazon. I highly recommend using this because not only does it help exfoliate your lips, but it's massaging and it gets the blood flowing, and it believe it or not, helped relieve some of the allergic situation I had going on. Okay, now we have the Burberry Kisses Gloss Wet Shine Moisturizing Gloss in Oxblood number 101. Oxblood. Okay, it's a square glass container with the metal, the Burberry style on the top. Twist off. Typical doe foot. It'll just, be a regular colored gloss. I'd like to see how this is moisturizing. It just looks like a typical tinted lip gloss, but we'll see. Now I have 2 of these Lancome Juicy Tubes. This one is in Miracle, and the other one I have, don't drop, okay. And the other one I have is Marshmallow Electro. So they are different shades. But the one that I got from a Poshmark purchase is a little bit darker, and I do like these Juicy Tubes, the Lancome. I don't have a lot of Lancome. I do have a skin serum. I got a lot of, I think the other one I got was a freebie. It was like, if you spent X amount of dollars at Ulta, they would give you, they're always giving out shit. Freebie bags coming out of my ears. And there was a Lancome giveaway. But this one I got thrown in with one of my other purchases, and it actually feels very good on the lips. It looks like there's sparkle in it, and it does shine a lot, but it also, I feel like it protects. And it stays in place pretty long. So, yeah, I definitely highly enjoy these Lancome Juicy Tubes. One of my favorites, Shiseido. I already have this, so now I have double. It's the Deep Cleansing Foam, which, it's sitting on my sink. I haven't used it yet, and I also haven't set up my bathroom. I'm so grateful to have my own little bathroom. I want to turn it into, like, my own little haven. I don't think I'm going to be able to paint in there. My husband was like, if you clean the whole, I feel like a child. If you clean the whole place out, you can paint it any color you want. Yeah, that's not happening. That's why I have colored backdrops. But I want to turn my bathroom into a little paradise oasis for myself where I can just relax. Problem is, my bathroom is about the size of my foot. Again, not complaining because I'm very fortunate to have what I have. But the sink is literally right against the wall. There's this much space between the toilet seat and the sink vanity. The mirror is off-centered and right against the wall. There's no cabinet. There's no medicine cabinet. So I purchased off of Amazon a bunch of like bathroom shelving. And we have in there a towel rack. The towel rack's in the tub. The tub is not usable right now because it's just full of stuff. But there's a towel rack and an over the toilet storage. And then I got a couple of shower racks to put more of this kind of stuff in there. Anyway, babble. So we have the deep cleansing foam, and then this, I'm not 100% sure. I gotta look this up what to use this for. It's just a treatment softener enriched lotion soin for normal, dry, and very dry skin. Well, I have combo skin, but this just came together as a package. It might have been a gimme for the person. Again, I don't care. I'm gonna look up how to use it. I'm assuming you just put it on your face with another cotton square, but I want to know what it means. Lotion soin. I know that's not English, but treatment softener. It's called a moisturizer. All right, we got a Valentino foundation. V lighter, dual use liquid light face base and top coat. My face is not a nail. What do you need a top coat for? But it's in Rosa. I did my best while shopping to kind of try to pick out things that would match me. Looks a little bit pale, so I'm probably gonna have to mix it with something. But from what I can tell, yeah, you gotta mix it up. Ow, I shouldn't be doing that. Oh, it's not a twist, it's a pull. I'm so stupid. It's just a lid. It's typical squeeze out. Yeah, I mean, it matches pretty well. I'm not mad about it. Yeah, I'll use it eventually. Dior Forever Transfer Proof 24-Hour Foundation, High Perfection, Concentrated Floral Skincare with Sunscreen, Broad Spectrum SPF 15. Don't ever rely on a foundation to be your SPF. Always put SPF on underneath. It's an extra layer that can help, but there's just something about the chemical makeup. It's not a full SPF product. Now, there are, you know, when a foundation tries to be an SPF, it's questionable, but there are SPFs that are now coming out that are trying to be like foundations or like tinted moisturizers that are acting as if they're foundations. It's kind of incredible what's going on with the makeup formulation industry and everything they're coming out with lately. It's exciting. It really is exciting. I can't wait to see all these new formulas and the tinted SPFs and things like that. I know I had something like that. It was a Clinique SPF tinted moisturizer. I don't know, but it didn't get like 5 stars, so whatever. But this is in 2CR Cool Rosy. Again, apparently I'm a winter. Ah, it looks oddly like the Valentino. Yeah, clean, never used. Same concept. Squeeze bottle as the... Okay, I see the difference. The Dior is bigger. I think there's more product in this bottle, but... yeah, I can see it sort of kind of matching, but... Man, my face is red and pink. But, okay, so Dior. Then we have a full-size Givenchy Le Rouge Deep Velvet. Oh. 26 Framboise Velours. I wonder... Ooh, that mini lipstick already got buried. Oops. I think this is a full size of the lipstick that I was wearing yesterday. Possibly. I mean, according to the label, it's the same. But, again, perfect condition, untouched. Very pretty. I like the Givenchy cases because it's definitely felt velvet on the, that's very unique for a lipstick case, but you can reuse it, and they have a couple of different designs. I went on Sephora, and they had a blue one and a pink one, but the pink one, of course, was sold out. And the blue one looks kind of like denim. Not exactly my style, so I just passed. But it's like a refillable. The bottoms all are the same. They click into place, and you know, if you want, you could just keep this and buy the refill for less money, and it's less waste. So we go with the Givenchy. I believe, don't quote me, but I believe this is the last thing that I could wrangle from my Poshmark purchases is a no name, no designer, but very pretty pink metallic makeup case, makeup bag. I just like it. I think it's pretty. I know I have a lot of names, and I know I'm like all Dior and whatnot, but I'm not opposed to something I just like. And it's very pretty, light pink, soft pink on the inside. And what I got was a roll of washi tape. This person gave me a roll of washi tape, but it can double as a lot of people use the tape on the skin to do with their eyeliner to make it sharp lines, which I thought was very neat. It's like a wavy pattern, not quite chevron. And then it came with an e.l.f. Lash It Loud Volumizing Mascara. All these mascaras. It's straight up black. Okay. And then, funny, this one, it's another Dior, but it's a different kind. It's Dior Backstage. Little darker, but I think I could make it work. It's squeeze bottle. It's a squeeze. I did squeeze some out. That's why it's a little dirty on the top, because I was trying to figure out how to use it. But yep, there is one other piece of makeup that I got from these purchases, but that's going to be in a video where I do a face full of Ulta products. I did last night try it out myself, and I put it on my Instagram. My Instagram is private, so don't go looking for it, but I did a trial run full face of Ulta products. The only thing was I had a sample of that Dior Backstage foundation, and yep, other than I got some clothes, I got some jewelry, I got 2 strands of pearls coming. I love pearls. I'm not a clutch your pearl kind of person. Like, those kind of people bug me out. Those are like Karens. I just like pearls. They're pretty. So I have some classic pearls and some pink pearls. I think they're actually sitting in the mailbox. I gotta go to the mailbox. Pleasures of living in a townhouse community. But I think that'll do it for today. Yep, showed off my bags and my... just kidding. There's one more thing. Of course, it's Dior. It is. Ta-da! I don't know if this is a collector's item. I don't know if it was a gimme, but this was so cute. I couldn't pass it up. It's like a small lipstick, a nail polish, and a travel tag. The lipstick, perfect, shiny, untouched, beautiful red. Rouge 999. Letters are too small, can't read them. But that's cute little lipstick. And then we have the red nail polish. that matches the lipstick. Part of a set not for sale. Yeah, okay, so this all came... Obviously it all came together. It's in a box together. And then we have this lovely... This is leather. This is legit leather. Travel mirror and information card. Not that I'm actually going to use it. I don't know if I'm actually going to use it because things like this get stolen. You know what I mean? It's cute. It's kind of gimmicky. But I fell for the gimmick because it's mine now. But I thought it was so cute. I thought it was so cute. And this stuff, very affordable. Because it's all secondhand stuff, and I have no problem thrifting. I haven't been to a thrift store in a long time, and I think my husband is happy about that because I can go to a thrift store with me and you'll just be like, wow, because I can pick out things. I used to pick out high value items, but I would buy them and keep them. I wouldn't resell them because I wanted them for myself. You'd be surprised how many of the sport sack purses I found in thrift stores. It's crazy. It is what it is. I mean, I found some expensive label fashions. If you go to like the thrift stores and the Goodwills in nearby wealthier areas, you're going to find amazing things. That sounds horrible, but it's just the truth. I found some, there must have been a curvy woman who had a closet full of stuff they didn't want, and they donated it to Goodwill, and there was an entire rack of all these beautiful designer clothes with tags on them. I couldn't pass up a good pair of pants, just saying. So if things look just a tad different from the last clip to now, it's because it's now the next day, and for some reason my intro and outro are missing. My computer ate them. I could have sworn that the little record button was hit. I don't know. Anyway, so to close out this video, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you watched in my last video and you watched all the way to the end, you would have known that there is a little something special out there. Although I am pretty certain of who the things are going to, if that makes sense. But yeah, just wanted to say thank you very much for watching. I know it's another long one. I enjoy babbling, and apparently there are a few people out there who also enjoy my babbling, which is great, because I'll keep doing it for you, even though I'm doing this for myself. But yeah, thank you for being here, thank you for watching, and don't forget, please take care of yourself. Make sure you hydrate, drink plenty of water, wear your SPF, stay safe, and that's it. Have a great day. Bye! Oh yeah, I took my ace bandage off. I'm putting it back on because I need more stabilization. It still hurts. Anyway, okay, bye!